Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Quick second. Hold on for a quick second.
All right, there we go. We good.
Yo. This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 384 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Sir.
The DMST podcast is back. Thank you to everybody tuning in on Facebook Live right now in YouTube. The Dual Podcast and everybody tuning in throughout the week on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, the TuneIn Radio app, no Wooshka.
None at all.
Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast, we want to thank y'all for tuning in this week after a couple of weeks off.
Yes, welcome back, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Playboy, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Playboy the DJ. Well, sinuses is fucked up, but
Mine too.
Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. Another show, another week. Let's get it, man.
All right, Dev, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. Been doing old man stuff, you know. So, yeah, I'm feeling good, ready to go. Let's have some fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So we like I said, a couple weeks off, man. We'll go around and see what's been going on in everybody's world right now. What's been up with you, Playboy?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to get everything together, man.
Look at Playboy, man.
You know. No, I would tell you, man.
I feel like Leah, because Leah always be like, well, how was work? You know.
Yeah.
It's work.
Something that happened, Playboy, a building that fell, he avoided it in his car. Like, yeah, chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Playboy might
Chill.
secretly be Spider-Man.
Yeah, like this nigga.
It's like, don't nobody know who he is. How do you get these pictures?
I got a 44-minute story about my last 2 weeks off. This nigga like, shit, I ain't really did shit this week.
It's that skit out there right now. It's like when Peter Parker first came in with those pictures.
Oh, man,
Yeah, that's Playboy right now.
Yeah, you know, man. The way I look at it, man, I remember Dev said it's a long time ago on the show, and it had stuck with me. When there's chaos and stuff going on, you got to be the one sitting in the recliner reading the paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, in the midst of everything that's going on, I'm just reading the paper. Like that's all I can say, you know. But I'm cool though. I'm maintaining. I'm cool.
You know who Playboy is? What's going on? None.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Bro, man.
Every 2 weeks, just chilling.
Yeah, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just maintaining, man.
All
It could be better, but
Yeah, that's
You know.
everybody's world.
there's always somebody else doing worse than you, man. So that's how I try to look at it too.
That's
huh?
literally what I try to do. Yep, you right with that one.
Yeah, man.
All right, Dev, what's going on? What's been up with you?
Well, when I went to Wisconsin this week, visit my mother, she had surgery. She had sort of a knee replacement surgery. A lot of the stuff, not the entire knee, but some of the cartilage stuff. Like she got a lot of stuff replaced in her knee. On top of already having Parkinson's, so it was just she had some issues before, so people needed to kind of be with her overnight when she got home from the hospital and rehab. She was gone for like 20 days between surgery, hospital, and rehab. So it was only like her second night back when I got there, and I stayed there for 4 days. So just was with her, you know, cooking for her, cleaning stuff, you know what I mean, making sure she was straight, you know. So it was cool. It was cool to get away, get to Wisconsin. I've really learned that I want to move away from people. I'm done. Like Walmart's not a bad store, and we just only go to Severance in South Euclid and
Right.
fucking Steelyard. That's why we don't like Walmart.
I've never been
Right.
to the Steelyard Walmart.
But we only go to Walmarts where the niggas is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like the Pleasant Prairie, literally the name of the city is Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. The Walmart is classical music playing. The carts ain't stuck together. It's clean. I'm like,
Said
these Walmarts.
Your mic a little low.
It's
Somebody
low.
said, yeah.
These Walmarts exist, man. These
Yeah.
Walmarts literally exist. So, yeah. So I'm like, I got to get away. We get spoiled in the city where we want to be 10, 15 minutes from everybody. In a normal city, you a half hour away from your friends. All right.
Right.
So it's a normal. You got to really like somebody to go over their goddamn house. I need to be a half hour away from y'all niggas. I love y'all to death.
Right.
But y'all in good. He's not even mowing them in a beautiful area. It's quiet.
Right.
I want to be 30 minutes away from that. You hear
He
me?
said we too close.
But no, I'm trying to move out, man. It was I stopped and got something to eat. It's just two people in line. It's just I want to be away from people.
Right.
Like I went to Burger King and got me an Impossible Whopper. I'm not gonna lie, the Impossible Whopper meal was $12. It's probably because they only get 6 niggas a day at that Burger King, so they gotta charge you more. But I would clearly pay y'all niggas $2.20 more
For no line.
for a meal. For the no line and happier people because y'all been there on TikTok all day and y'all ain't overworked and stressed.
Right.
Because the line is always 18 people long. So, but I realized that, man. That's what that's my end goal is to be away from humans and only interact with humans when I absolutely have to.
Right.
And then when I interact with humans, it needs to be a positive interaction. I'm tired of interacting inadvertently with frustrated people.
Yeah.
I'm done.
And I get why people are frustrated. But
Me
it's
too.
just-
I
but
get
it's
it.
Just, yeah. I'm already frustrated coming into your establishment. You frustrated having to work at this establishment.
Right.
Somebody getting shot today.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, Walmart can be the fruit was plentiful and colorful and shit. I said, this is
Guy said
beautiful.
He tested melons in the
Yeah,
Walmart.
I mean that bitch like, God, they're like, you want another, sir? Yes, I do. I was
White
like,
lady walked past. You know you have to smell them. That's the key. You have to smell them first.
White people like black dads are dope, sir. I love your shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, thank you.
it was a whole different animal. When you in Cleveland, somebody lady said it to me today in the store. I had my black dad's dope shirt on. She was like, they surely is. Like, it's just a different energy. Like, she was like, I can't explain it, man. I can't explain. I don't know if she was being real or sarcastic. I was just like, thank you, ma'am. But, so yeah, other than that, man,
Oh man.
you know, we talked about the stuff with the, you know, I'm just waiting, really on summer vacation now. We got a chance to see the kids go off to prom from the old school or whatever. They graduate on Tuesday, so I'm going to shoot up for graduation. Okay. I'm actually doing a graduation video I got to finish up either tonight or tomorrow because graduation is Tuesday. I was going to put some pictures from prom into the video. Mm-hmm. But yeah, other than that, man, just enjoying life. Hopefully, well, either way, we'll be going out of town in a couple weeks, celebrate our anniversary.
How many years?
Third.
I'll put you on the spot. My bad.
13, man. Oh, I got 13 years. June 11, 2011.
Congratulations,
13 is
bro.
a baker's dozen, bro. So, supposed to go to Cabo, was having some passport issues with some stuff.
Yeah, you
So,
saying that.
but the solution to that was we're either going the solution for her, because she's she wants to go on the trip, obviously. I mean, I want to go too, but she really enjoys traveling, and so she's nervous about my passport stuff getting right. But if I'm unable to get it in the next 2 weeks, then we'll take a trip to like the Virgin Islands or Puerto Rico, which is in America, and then we'll push this trip to the fall, so you get 2 trips.
Right.
So she ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I got a feeling y'all gonna be in the Virgin Islands. Though.
Exactly, we'll be in the Virgin Islands on June 7th. So,
Right.
but we'll see. They started the process with the passport.
You can
so
get it expedited, but it's like it's a little funny sometimes.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Tuesday is when we kind of got to make our final decision. We got to shit and get off the pot. Either we got to make sure the passport is coming, or contact our travel agent and be like, you got to move this shit to October
Right.
or November. Probably November because of football season. And then last thing, football season, man.
You got your camping stuff.
The campus Saturday, big man camp. We got anybody under the age of 16. I don't even care if it's if they can be younger than 12, you know what I mean? But if they got a big boy, want them to come out and get this work and learn how to get the fundamentals of the offensive line, man, come up to Warrensville. Warrensville's facilities are
immaculate,
top notch, man. Top notch high school stuff for Northeast Ohio. So, just getting out there and coaching. I encourage people. I told Leah a year ago because I would do stuff. You know, the pod. We try to do stuff with Pod and R&B where we get in. We try to make some money off of some stuff.
Right.
But far too many hobbies for a while did not provide, or things that brought enjoyment to my life didn't provide didn't have any monetary value.
Right.
And I made a problem like, all right, anything I do from here on out I'm gonna get paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? In essence. And so I don't know how people have to tap into it. I know y'all do it with DJing and stuff like that. But for people out there listening, find something you enjoy beyond compare and find a way to get paid doing it. I am in love with coaching. You hear me?
Right.
Like, I can't even. Why the fuck did it take me this long? Like, I love it, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that people really get paid money to do this is crazy. But I'm going to perfect my craft, take Warrensville. We're gonna try to win a state championship 10 years in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't have any limit on where I want to go with coaching. I'm not satisfied being a high school coach. I'm not satisfied being a college coach. Could I see myself one day with a Cleveland Browns hat on as the offensive line coach? Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Like, that's my vision is through the roof for it. Because I love it, man.
Right.
And I know it. And once you get up, when you are in the middle of doing something, you hit that zone. And, like, y'all probably feel it in the middle of a set. And you got the crowd. You got them. You got them. Everything you play, you
Right.
got them. And you know you got them. And you can also feel when you don't got them. And you're like, damn, I should have played that.
Right.
And you know how to recover. When you get in that zone and you know it, it's very few things in life you know inside and out. And the moment I jump back into football and coaching offensive line, I'm like, nigga, I know this like the back of my fucking hand.
Right.
Like, what have I been doing for so long? And so you just pouring into these kids, man, and you teaching them stuff that they didn't know before.
Right.
You know? And it's the most rewarding thing in the world, man. I'm just nervous for me once the season hits because I'm insane. So I'm trying to be sane now because I'm going to go fucking crazy once the season
Right.
starts.
Yeah.
I'm definitely pulling up to a couple games this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Good looks, man. Come on and kick. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all gotta wear blue and yellow though, man. They
I'm
got
not.
me.
I'm not.
They got me. They
you
got
thought?
me, dog.
What you thought? I'm not.
Well, don't come to the Shaw game. I made that mistake last year.
I mean, I'm
Sat
gonna
on
go.
the Shaw
'cause
side, and it
I'm-
was 28-0.
It'll be in EC this year. So I mean, I'll go down there. It'll be in
Yeah. Oh
EC.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll go to that one, and I'll get to a game up in Warrensville too.
Yeah.
I'll definitely get up there. Yeah. By the time they play Shaw, it'll probably be cold though.
Yeah,
It'll be
they
later in the
always
season.
into the season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that game last year, man. I'm so glad I ain't waste my money and my gas driving out there.
Shoot, what I want to do? They lost to this. We lost to this team Marlington, out of Central Ohio, like 42-43 or something like that on the last play of the game.
Oh, wow.
Last year. So if you want on a fucking field goal, but so if y'all, it's the first game of the season.
Yeah, I'll probably
It's-
pull out to that one.
it's at Warrensville.
Against that team?
Yeah, against that team.
Oh, that's going to be dope.
Band gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man, you ain't gonna talk about that neither.
Man,
man.
listen, look, I'm sorry. We had to split the field the other day after workouts. We went out and did some individual drills, and the band was out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They're a little different. It look like I can't even, the atmosphere, it do something to your soul. You out there practicing and the band is playing.
Right.
It's just a different feel. Like they never did that at Shaw. They never combined the two.
Right.
I
No,
think
we
they-
always had the outside.
Yeah,
we had
by
the-
Prospect.
We had the pit out there. Yeah, we was always in the pit.
Yep, they split the field. Like I guess they work on the field. You know, they working on formations. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they work.
They
on the
probably
field.
got to because I mean we turned that parking lot into our
Oh,
field.
your
So
field,
we always
okay,
put the
okay.
lines down.
Okay.
All that extra. So we've been practicing in the pit since Will in the feed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been practicing in the pit since he was in school. That's tradition.
Mm.
So all that, even when they built the new school and put the parking lot there, that was always where practice was. So that's years and years and years, whatever. But yeah, they different. Yeah,
Yeah, now they do it on the
Don
field.
Shine different.
Yeah.
He different, but yeah, it is.
The band is cold, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm like, I got to give it up. Shit. Let me. I can't hate no more.
Right.
That shit is crazy.
Yep.
I just can't wait to the first time. 'Cause I'm gonna go crazy. I know the crowd is too. I know we gonna get in the weeks, but when my 10-year-old is walking through the house talking about what, die some mud, I said, "Oh my Lord, this is taking over." She asked me who won the battle. She said, "I think Kendrick won because Drake creepy."
Well,
But the first band that come on and you hear that burn, 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 burn.
Oh, they gonna go hard.
Burn, 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 burn. That shit gonna go crazy. Burn, 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 burn.
Yeah.
Burn, 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 burn. That shit gonna be hard.
And you know they gonna do it. They
I
gonna do
can't
it.
wait,
They gonna
dog.
do it. Yeah, they gonna do it.
Man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
how your weeks been, man?
Everything. I mean, it's been cool. Work picking up a little bit. You know, just getting out of the office just a little bit more, having to show my face a little bit more, so they could know that I actually do some work. I don't need no surprises or nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
'Cause they handing them surprises.
Oh yeah, it's surprise season right now.
Nigga, surprise.
Let's go,
Surprise,
Rapow. Go, surprise. But they handing them out. So I'm
Surprise,
like,
motherfucker, surprise.
my ass been sitting at the desk downstairs in my basement. I ain't sitting in my recliner right
Nigga
now.
like this, nigga like this.
I'm going live on my phone and shit while I'm working, man. I am not playing with these motherfuckers
Them
right
niggas
now,
said-
man.
Reporting you live from my job, nigga.
Them niggas said, James, we have a secret document.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. So I've been popping up in offices and shit lately, man.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, but like I said, 2 weeks, it's been crazy. It ain't been nothing too much going on, man. Shout out to Amir, man. His team won their flag football
I
championship
gotta do a
last
shout out in a
Sunday.
second, too.
Huh?
Go ahead. I got to do a shout out in a second, too.
Yeah, you know, they won their flag football championship last year. He was out there. They had 3 games. They had to play back to back to back. If they won, they kept playing. And that's another reason. That's why we ain't did a show the last couple of weeks. You know,
Life be
yeah,
happening,
you know,
man.
we was all this stuff or whatever. So, but he played good, man. He was out there, you know, balling. I was telling you yesterday, man. He could be a receiver, man. He got the hands, he got the speed and everything, man. But they had this kid on Big Kid or whatever. Kid couldn't check him, man.
When we
In the
have
championship.
our Warrensville camp, we got to bring him
Okay,
because we gonna have a skills camp too.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He'll come and be able to see some. How much does he interact with the Mayfield like the high school players?
I don't know. They had a 3-day camp last week, so they were
Okay.
getting bused to the high school.
Okay.
So they probably still separate them some.
Yeah.
And then we had actually went to shoot some ball last week, I think it was, and we went to that park right behind the fire station. Y'all know in Mayfield.
Yeah.
That park back
Yeah.
there. And there was some guys out there that had like a 12 and under league. Because I saw one of our classmates, Toya Wallace, her son was playing with them. And but they were out there practicing. They was like, hey, just bring them up. You know, they be up here on Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever. So
Because we do 12 to 16, so he'll be able to interact with some of the high school kids too.
okay.
So yeah, just get a chance to see him and because we got a couple D1 guys on the roster. So you see them and you interact with them, you like, okay,
You
this
start
is what I
seeing
need
they
to do.
different.
Yeah, because it's different. And he got to.
You done told me before, you was like, even in these flag football leagues, you was like, you'll see a kid or two where you like, nah,
Yeah.
they got something.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, you're like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait till y'all get a chance. Like, man, oh, my bad. I know you're talking about, man, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's about it. I think that's it. Hopefully I ain't missing nothing. I don't get
Yeah.
cussed out when I get home.
But no, I can't stop gushing over the two things. One, I mean, on a smaller scale, because the other one is definitely a bigger scale. The kids on the team, man, it's I don't know what's in the water. I know they said it with us. We was bigger than you. Like I can't wait till y'all get a chance to come and see Warrensville because it got to be like this at other schools. I'm not saying it's just our school, but when I tell you we got a couple true 8th graders right now that's going to be in the 9th grade next year that are like 6 feet, 195, 205, and sculpted, not like
Not
you,
like flabby or nothing like that.
dude. You look at him and you like he got to be a junior.
Right.
It was
Them-
this kid out there in the Mears flag football league game last Sunday. White kid. No, he was like Mexican or something.
Uh-huh.
This kid was 6'1", 190.
And you,
Already.
dude, it's insane.
Because he caught this one pass, he was just too big, and everybody on our side was like, "Well, you couldn't do nothing about that. He was just too
yeah.
big."
To put
And
it
his
in
dad heard us.
perspective,
His
that's
dad
also-
heard us. His dad was like, he grew in 1 year. He said 6'1", 190.
He's
grew
the
in 1
size
year.
of Chad Ochocinco. Like when you think about it, Like, it'd be hard until you get to fathom until you get on the field and you see all these kids and you're like, what is dude, we got a kid on this team named Artez Williams. He's in the 9th grade going to the 10th. He hoops mostly. They say listed 6'3", probably 6'4", 235, 240 pounds. Listen, it don't even make sense until you see him and you're like, is this how Myles Garrett looked when he was a freshman?
Right.
Because it doesn't make sense, yo. It doesn't. The size of some of these kids, man, it don't make sense, man. Like, I got to give Coach Green at Warrensville credit like crazy because they built a program. And I just thank them for letting me into a program. Like, we got a senior kid I think Jamarion, his name is Jamarion Banks. I think he's going to end up higher than Mac. He's at the very least a Mac running back. If he went to the Mac, he would be the best running back in the Mac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's at the very least a Mac running back. But you got him and a couple other seniors that's cold. But the majority of this team is 9th. I'm talking about in the 9th right now. Like today, going into the 10th. So a bunch of 9th and 10th graders. So they'll be sophomores and juniors next year. So the bulk of this team still got 2 and 3 years left.
They just gonna grow.
Which is crazy, man. So, but that big out to them for that. But the biggest shout out, I don't know how I forgot this. Shout out to, it's not even a shout out is too small of a word, man. Nigga was, and you want to talk about being in tears, man? Like, I lost it yesterday morning. Sent her a long text message, just telling her how proud I am of her. My daughter, man, Alyssa. Tuesday she's heading out to California to do some college visits, and she had applied for a couple of these scholarship programs, with her grades and essays, stuff like that. Man, she got informed she has 100% full scholarships to MIT and Stanford.
If we had air horns right now, that's when you hit the air horns.
Right.
And it's about 10 to 12 other schools that she got full rides to, too. But those are the ones that it's the ones she's picking between. And at one point, it's like MIT, Harvard, it's the same shit.
Right.
And then Stanford on the West Coast is the creme de la creme.
They say that's the Harvard of the...
It's the Harvard of the West.
Yeah.
Right.
So Stanford is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing she might want to do is do Cal Berkeley because of the coastline, and she might want to do marine biology.
And probably she might have more social opportunities at Cal Berkeley too.
Yeah. I think she's going to fall in love with Cal's campus, but it's Stanford and MIT, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I told her, whatever decision you make, you want me to do something for you? Of course, I'll do whatever. You want me to sit back and let you take the wheel? I will go along for the ride. This is a blessing. A lot of stuff that happens with me, my father said a lot too, man. Like, you try to pour into your kids, you just let them live.
Right.
Because I'm blessed. Most people can't trust their kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Be honest, man. Like, Alyssa, take the wheel, man. I trust her decision making. Mm-hmm. I trust her right and wrong, like, mentality. Like, I trust the decisions she makes. Mm-hmm. So whatever decision she makes and what college she picks, I selfishly, I want you to pick Cal or Stanford so I can go visit. I'm going to visit my daughter in college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I want a reason to go to California. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
shout out to her. Congrats to her for
Yeah,
that.
proud
absolutely.
of her, man.
Congratulations.
Y'all doing something right, because even when y'all came, shout out to y'all, shout out to my family. I had a cookout yesterday, and both of y'all came through too yesterday. But I didn't know. Carlisha told me last night. She's like, "Oh yeah, when Mackenzie was sitting there working on her laptop, she's working on a business plan for some bracelet thing or something she want to do. What the hell is y'all doing right? How old is she? She working on a business plan,
dude. She just got a 7. It's hard to even like put it into words. She's got like a 707 on her already reading. First of all, she's 10 in the 5th grade. She's supposed to be in the 4th.
Right.
In 5th grade, I already only go up to like 653. It don't even go up to 700. I don't know. This is not like I'm not sitting in the house with a whip like read.
read, nigga. What is that word?
It's just one day she got this. She just loves writing and reading. Dude, she got this writing prompt book, and it was like. On a starry night. That's what all it said. I read it. It's like, On a starry night, we were walking down the dock. The cracks in the wood was so clear you could see through to the water on the neighboring bay. You look out into the water and the lights are shimmering. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
She wrote that?
Yes. I'm like, what?
I thought that was Mark Twain.
Nigga, me too. I said, nigga, what? Hold on, real quick. Mackenzie texted me because she shared with me her this is called Beneath the Abyss. Beneath where is it at? Man,
I'm gonna name the show Beneath the Abyss.
I don't even Beneath the
gonna be like,
Abyss,
what is
A Journey
going
to
on?
Uncharted Depths, Chapter 1. The Call to Adventure. The sun was setting, casting a golden glow on the ocean's surface as the RV Nautilus sailed through the calm
No,
waters of
she
the Pacific.
descriptive as hell.
Dude,
Who wrote this?
Mackenzie's note. She sent me her story.
Oh, wow.
This research ship, filled with the latest technology, was on a mission to explore the Mariana Trench, one of the deepest parts of the ocean. Dr. Evelyn Harper, a marine biologist, stood at the front of the ship, looking out at the endless water. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yo, she is
10.
she is descriptive as hell.
I don't get, dude. It's a blessing because like your kid, like some kids watch TikTok and YouTube and they be like, "Oh, I want to do latest dances," and then some people watch TikTok and YouTube and be like, "How does TikTok and YouTube work?"
Right.
And I'm just blessed with daughters who be like, "No, I want to figure out how this shit works,"
Right.
as opposed to let me do my dance. They're not intrigued with
Right.
that. They're intrigued with the nuts and bolts. Dude, I was reading through this. She's talking about. I started writing a little bit, but I haven't really written a whole lot. I said, nigga, what?
And who types all that shit out?
On a note, bro.
Oh, okay.
On a note on your phone,
Yeah.
man. Just amazing kid, man. I just blessed, man. Love him to death, man. Regardless, we'll love him to death. But
Right.
when you can trust the decision making of your kids, man, is a blessing. Because I couldn't imagine being either in the house or away, or that nervousness of like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like what they
right.
gonna do? Let me hurry up and get back home. Let me hurry up and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me hurry up and get upstairs. Let me not get too far away.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Shout out to
She
them,
just
though,
loves writing, man. She loves writing. She want to do business plans for stuff whenever she want to do something. She don't want to just do it. She's like, I'm gonna do a business plan.
man. Shit, I'm trying to get a new job. I'm gonna have her write my
You
new
know what I'm
resume.
saying? Your
I need
resume.
to update my resume,
You know
fellas.
what I'm saying? Maurice Lucius is amazing, articulate, professional.
Dynamic.
Yeah,
Stupendous.
it's like Eddie Murphy will be jobs falling out your pocket. Excuse me.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You stepping on my job. Excuse me. Eddie Murphy said, I got pussy falling out my pocket. Excuse me.
All right, man. Let's transition to some topics, man. Anybody got anything else before we transition a little bit?
No, man.
All right, so we talking about kids a little bit. Let me hit this real quick. I've been wanting to get your opinion. We didn't do the show last week, so the last 2 weeks. Since you're a teacher, do you know where I'm going with this?
No. Let's do it.
Especially as a person who's had dreads and stuff or whatever. So obviously people probably saw the story over the last couple of weeks of this guy. I forgot what town, what city, what state he's in. Black teacher who had breaks and stuff, and he went viral because he wanted to go viral. Let's say that first and foremost. That's why I got no sympathy for him. He wanted to go viral first and foremost.
Okay.
But he was in school and he had a whole story, a whole 2-minute plus video. Did you see the video of his students? Like 6 girls, I think, taking his hair down at the end of a school day. So he starts his, and there's videos out. I got it all on my Twitter and stuff. I should have really pulled it and saved it and stuff or whatever. But it's like a 20-minute video. A 2-minute video of him talking and explaining this whole thing because he was saying that people were saying that I guess he had initially went live and did it somehow or whatever, and people were saying they thought it was weird because there's all these girls in his hair taking his hair down at school or whatever. Started this whole discourse because you know how we are as black people. We gotta debate everything online.
Right.
Was it right? Was it not right? All these things. So, Dev, I wanted to get your opinion, especially since you're working in the schools or whatever. Like, if you felt it was, a part of me felt it was much ado about nothing in a sense because it's like, all right, I listened to what Corlisha was saying, how girls like to play in people's hair and all these different things or whatever. I wasn't even trying to look at it from a sexual thing as a lot of people did in a sense. But then the more I started digging into him and seeing more stuff come out about him, he just came off as creepy to me and weird. And I was just like, all right, he really got me feeling like he did a whole follow-up videos fake crying on top of that because there wasn't no tears to be seen. Fake crying. acting like he was so hurt that he was about to be suspended or fired and all these things or whatever else. Reading messages that the kids sent him. It was getting creepy to me when it was the hey besties and stuff like that. It shouldn't be no 14, 15, 16-year-old kids
Okay,
calling you bestie.
let me say, this is the thing, though. This is the
But
thing.
I'll stop.
This
letting you
is
get
the
hop in
thing.
too.
I'm torn on this one because it's just boundaries need to exist. I don't ever need the girls at the school taking my hair down.
Right.
Just first and foremost. Now,
Be an adult. Like be an adult. My hair appointment was right after work.
yeah.
Well, move your hair appointment back. Why are you taking
Yeah.
your hair down to school?
Because they do enjoy doing stuff like that. But it's up to you to draw the line for the boundary.
Right.
Because that already exists. They are going to be like, "What's up, twin? What's up, best?" Like that's how they talk to each other, and that's the new bro. You know, like don't bro me.
Oh, the new bruh.
The new bruh is like, "What's up, twin? I'm not your twin. First of all, you a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not your twin. Or what's up, best? This best. What's up, best? No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's already, especially in our community, fuck, this is a hell of a conversation, man, if you to bring up. Because we talk about this all the time. And finding that fine line between building solid relationships with kids. Because in our community, if you can't build a solid, like, I'm cool enough for you to come talk to about anything. But then you also have to draw that line of like, I'm still a disciplinarian in this building. But with our kids, you have to build a relationship or you have no chance. They have to know that you like them as a person. Now that's an issue with our society outside of the school. So, because like, in order to do anything with kids nowadays, you got to build that first. So you're already teetering because you got to give them some grace to be like, "What's up, twin? What's up, best?" Or like talk to you about. Sometimes they pops is locked up. I ain't trying to cast the shade on everybody. I'm just thinking about specific conversations I've had where maybe somebody's pops is locked up or mom's is locked up or it's no other dudes in their life that's making like solid decisions. So you almost gotta create that situation where it's not in our community. You can't just walk into a building, tell them sit down, shut up, open the book to page 4, and let's start reading. Right. That's not how you teach our kids. You can't do it. You gotta build rapport. You gotta build real, genuine relationships. They gotta be able to come to you and be like, "Mr. Reed, I need to talk."
Right.
It's just part of the job, unfortunately.
You have to build a
but
trust.
Then you gotta draw the line, man. You can't have them taking your braids down. I know it's not a big deal. I know you're not messing with the girls, but you're still. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying any of these girls had this issue, but if they did, and I knew maybe your pops was locked or your pops wasn't a part of your life, now it's my job to show you how grown men draw lines.
Right.
That's now my job.
Yeah.
It's part of my job. My job is to teach you. My job is to discipline you when you're not doing right. My job is also to show you where the line is with adult males because you're not getting it. You don't know where the line. You never know the shit they be dealing with these adult males. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no lie. They come out the room with their shorts on and they mama man over the crib and don't nobody in the house tell them to put nothing else on. Sometimes they don't know the line. And again, I'm not casting that on everybody, but you got to go in with an open mind. So yeah. You got to build. He seems young, so he fucking up. You got to build the rapport. I give him credit for it, but you got to show these young ladies where the line is. Okay. It's part of it's like being a dad. Yeah. Like Mackenzie, as you get older, you kiss me on it. I kiss you on the cheek. You kiss me on the cheek. Right. You kiss on the lips once every now and then of something amazing, but you get used to training her. Not training her, that sounds fucked up, but this is how you're supposed to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to come sit on my lap to give me a hug, sit on your lap, sit on my lap, both legs here. You don't straddle adult males. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a way you teach how this thing, and you got to do that with the girls in your school. With the dudes in your school, you got to do the same thing. So, Well, I don't necessarily know if he was on some creepy. I can't say he was or wasn't on no creepy.
Yeah, none
shit.
of us really know that portion of it.
I do understand him being like, it ain't like that, because you do have to. If y'all worked in the school, you would realize, man, we not supposed to give kids rides home. Man,
Right.
it's 10 degrees outside. Dude live on Turney. We on 93rd.
Right.
What I'm supposed to do, man?
Right away, you look at
Yeah,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you.
What I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna drop him off at the crib. I'm not gonna leave him.
Just give him some
Let
cocoa.
him walk. You know what I'm saying? Like you already teetering on those lines because you care about him. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the getting back to what you were saying previously. It's unfortunate because there have been stories with
People fucking up.
But see, so it's like those stories or those individuals that have done things with these young girls and different stuff. It's almost like you can't really take that risk in a sense. But I get exactly what you're saying.
But the thing is, the problem is, in order to teach them to reach them, you got to take the risk,
Excuse
man.
me. Yeah.
You got to.
Now I would feel better if it was a woman.
But you know what's crazy? You know, you're right. This is so fucked up and convoluted.
Yeah.
Because if you a male and you do it right, your impact is 10 times more than a
Greater.
woman.
Yeah.
If you treat them right, if
Yeah.
you show them the right boundaries, you show them where to get off, what not to say, what to say. That's too far. That's cool, but I still love you. I still care about you. If you do that the right way, dude, I'm telling you, you can impact the lives, especially these young girls, and make less sexy reds exist.
I get it.
Because, yeah, you will feel safer if it was women all the time. But at some point, we talked about this shit before a long time ago, we were talking about relationships. It'd be on our shoulders in these relationships to set the example. Dude, step up to the plate. We need us to be able to act like we got some goddamn sense around the young women in our life, man.
I agree with you.
We got to act like we got some sense.
I will say this though. I get where you're coming from, but I will say this. Me personally. If Parker come home and I learn that she's taking down a male teacher's head, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the line is.
Yeah.
That's the line was crossed there.
Yeah.
And he should have. That's crossing the line.
Yeah.
But
And he probably a good dude. That's the thing. He probably
that's what I'm saying. He
got
just-
good intentions.
great intentions. I don't think he had no bad intentions.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
But we have to, dude. We got to be honest.
yeah.
We got to be honest. Like, while Mackenzie's here every day, Alyssa's not.
Yeah.
I'm not around her every single day. I'm around her verbally and emotionally at times, but if we're not physically in the home every single day, fellas, with our daughters, there's going to be a void for male interaction and validation.
Absolutely.
It's going to happen.
Right.
And more than likely, it's going to happen where they spend the majority of their time and it's at school. And you just pray that the males who look like us treat them the way they need to be treated because they need it.
Yeah.
And if I'm not there, I need somebody with some sense to be there.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
I
she's
agree. going
to seek it. She's either going to seek it in a positive way
For a negative
or in a
way.
negative way.
Yep.
And we got to be honest about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's fucked up, man. You're right. Because if somebody, it'll be a conversation like,
That's what I mean.
That can't happen.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I know you like Mr. Whoever. He a good, cool guy, but taking his hair down is not.
Right.
That's not that ain't how you. So
When where was it? Anybody know where the school was at? By any chance?
I tried to Google it right before the show because I remember I knew I wanted to bring it up. So I don't know what city he was in. And of course, my internet don't want to pop up right now. There we go.
let me see.
This article, of course, it ain't gonna say where it is.
Hold on. Black science teacher.
Because I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Okay. Yeah.
Not in this article here.
Man, his name Jock Lee is crazy.
His name is who?
All I keep saying is JAQ. So
Jock Lee, I think that's his name.
yeah, You see, my problem with him, to be honest, I know Kalisha kept saying it, like we kept having conversations about it. It's just, it was the professionalism part of it too. First and foremost, I couldn't see myself in school taking my hair down. I don't care if I got an appointment right after, because from his video, his excuse was they shot a video after school the day before, so he had to have his hair done for that, and so he couldn't take it down. And then he had an appointment, so that next day, right after school, so he had to leave straight from school to go get his hair braided, whatever is gonna be done. And I'm just looking at like, well, why can't we just be an adult? If you know this thing is going on and you know you got to be here right after school, it's like, why can't you push it back a little bit so you can get it done or something like that? It's just like...
Okay, this is all I'm saying. All I'm saying
So
is this.
I think I'm saying that part separately from the actions of everything that's done. It's just like, bro.
Okay, let me try to. It's a teaching our babies is a different world. You might have to jump into it. Okay, what's what I'm saying? The thought of like the rational thought exists, but you can't be overly rational with kids because they're kids. So like, I can't even count how many times one of the female staff has done a girl's hair at school because she didn't want to go to class. Mm-hmm. I can't even. I'm 50.
Yeah.
Over the past 2 years, I'm talking about doing edges, break. It's not as crazy, isolated, or like I don't know. It's almost like when stuff happens in the NFL or when stuff would happen in WNBA. And women are just now seeing it, and they'll be like, "Why they do this?" Well, you ain't been watching sports your whole life, so you don't get the ins and outs.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I can see how hair was down here on the totem pole of like inappropriate behavior, because hair is such an open door. You got teachers doing kids' hair because they don't want to go to class. You got teachers letting kids go do other kids' hair because they know how to do the hair because the girl is crying. It's just black hair is a thing.
Right.
I can see how black hair didn't trigger the alarm bells to go off. Now he crossed the line. I'm not saying he didn't cross the line, but it makes sense. It's like they kind of crossing the line with Caitlin Clark. But I get why they doing it. You know what I'm saying? But like, all right, now y'all doing a little too much because y'all want to have these private charts. But anyway, but like y'all doing a little too much. But I get it because every rookie gets this kind of treatment. Mm-hmm. And so like, if
Angel
everybody
got fouled hard yesterday, I'm seeing people in comments talking about why they doing all the rookies like this. This is what happens in sports.
So I'm saying, so if we 125 days in the school and we didn't have 400 different hair interactions between different students and teachers and staff members and students, this 401st hair interaction doesn't trigger an alarm bell, but it should because it's over the line.
Right.
Them doing your hair like that can be taken the wrong way. He just...
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just about to say real quick, you never know. Those young ladies that's right there, maybe they had a discussion in school as far as what you want to be when you grow up. You want to learn how to be hair. And maybe he volunteered to say, hey, well, you could... You never know.
It's such a non-starter. I'm telling you, in the school, they fired him because they had to.
Right.
In the school, it's so much... Dude, you do somebody edges or help them or go ahead, put your hair on my desk. Dude, I had these girls come into the dean's office and put a whole ponytail in the girl's hair. They was using my desk as the place where you lay the hair.
Yeah.
And I'm interacting with the rest of the kids and getting people suspended while she putting a ponytail in this girl's head.
Yeah.
It's just such a thing that exists that I can see why the alarm bells didn't go crazy, but I can also see why the average person is like, yo, this is wild. But I'm like, y'all don't understand how many kids come to school unkept.
Right.
No, you see it.
Yeah,
you drop kids off at school.
You be like, what the heck?
Yeah,
and them kids get in that school, and then they come to the means of the school, and they crying and don't want to go to class. And now you got to figure out how to get them to class.
Right.
Okay.
And so, but this was too much. This was This was a learning experience for him. He can bounce back from it. Don't ever let them girls do your hair again.
I think he wants to be an
internet
internet
person?
star. I think that's what my man got podcast mic set up and shit like that already.
You already ready?
His videos are with him. His mic is on a stand and all these. What he wants to be a star.
No.
He's getting what he asked for. That's my opinion on it.
Okay.
But before we hit one more thing, can we very, very quickly the Caitlin Clark stuff? Like you said, maybe some things going too far or whatever. She is going through what most people would go through as a rookie in a league. Unless you're somebody named LeBron James, who's a freak of nature athlete who came into the league 6'8", 6'9", 260, 70, 80 pounds, whatever. That's faster than everybody else in the league and everything else. Unless you're that, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle to make a jump shot. You're going to struggle with the defenses. You're going to struggle with the different looks. This ain't college. They're not playing a zone. They game plan for you differently. You're not taking 30 shots a game. All this stuff was going to happen to her. And the people with sense that talked about Caitlin Clark said these things were going to happen because you just know sports. It's not even hating or whatever. The problem is there's Caitlin Clark stands out there that think if you say anything bad about her, you're a hater because you just started watching her 2 years ago when she started hitting all these threes and stuff or whatever.
And I think she's in a unique situation, too, because I would compare her more. She is a combination of, not basketball skills-wise. I'm not saying this. She's a combination of LeBron, Magic, and Michael all in one player. Meaning, she got the hype train of LeBron. She is, when Magic came in the fucking league, the NBA was on tape delay.
Him and Bird, yep.
When he got in the league, it started becoming on. So the WNBA went from indiscreet TV station
to front
to
center.
ABC.
And
Immediately.
they don't know how to handle it.
And they don't know how to handle it. And then she got the Jordan effect, where now you got a shoe deal, y'all on charter flights. She got all of these 3 different things rolled up into one player. And I think some of the angst is like, nigga, y'all was on True TV last year. That's part of, like, they don't want to hear it. It's like, man, but I'm about to get in trouble. Can you do the disclaimer?
Y'all heard it before. Go ahead.
Y'all know that-
You do it
This
better
is
than
what
me.
happens. This is what happens when you deal with a bunch of goddamn women.
Okay.
This is what happens. We gave you your goddamn sport, okay? We put the shit on mainstream TV. We gave her the shoe deal. You got the damn chartered flights. You got the Doritos and the M&Ms and the ginger ale on the goddamn plane. What the fuck more do you want?
Yeah,
We got you on the front page. You're the lead story on First Take damn near every other day. What more do you want, man?
The league has really dropped the ball with a ton of stuff because they don't know how to handle the extra attention, like the rollout of the charter planes, whatever, which they've been asking for years and stuff like that. But they only started like it was a rollout and it was going to be like in stages. But you give Caitlin Clark one and her team one, but not like the champs and stuff like that. It's like people are going to talk about it because now it's not just the average fan that's watching. Now you're mainstream with this stuff.
But
now.
this is the thing. But hold on, real quick. I'm sorry for jumping in.
You're in the peanut gallery of people too now because now the people, like you just said, the people who don't listen all the time, who don't watch all the time, is looking at this like, well, why is this happening or whatever? What they
Don't say the people. Don't say the people. Say the people. Women.
But it's not all women.
It
too.
is women.
But it's a lot.
The dudes is telling them to chill the fuck out. From LeBron to Charles Barkley, all these niggas ain't wrong.
Right.
Like, it'll be like, why they giving Michael Jordan his shoe? Because he Michael motherfucking Jordan. Women in this goddamn, we should all get a plane. You're not Caitlin fucking Clark, ma'am.
Right.
Men are okay with understanding this nigga got money and the broads and the cars and the houses, and I don't. Well, and the women is like, well, if she got it, how she get? No, the fuck you shouldn't. Because wasn't nobody watching you win the championships, Asia Wilson. So you don't get a fucking shoe deal.
Right.
I'm glad
Nobody watched.
I'm glad she got a shoe deal.
I am too. So did Patrick Ewing.
watched.
So did Patrick Ewing on some Converse bullshit.
This nigga go call her Patrick Ewing. She was sweating in the fourth quarter last night, huh? Like Patrick, huh?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm just saying, like, why can't they just embrace You didn't have NBA players like that.
But
Michael Jordan got the red and black Jordan 1s. This ain't fair.
But see, there's a difference between.
I want some shoes too.
But see, there's a difference between saying that she's in the league and knowing that it's a lot more eyes and stuff between her and this rookie class. Also, we can embrace that. In my opinion, you should embrace that. But there are some people, and I'm guessing it's the women. To me, I'm just saying the people who don't watch the game, like the people who act like
it's the people who watching the games too. But I don't want to get
some of the other
them.
stuff. But they act like you supposed to like let her come off a screen and get the. I know they're trying to win the game too.
Yeah. That part
they're
is
trying to win the games too.
I'm talking about the stuff she's getting on the edges.
The endorsements and stuff or whatever.
And people are acting like.
I mean, she's the biggest thing to come out. I mean,
yeah, she changed the game.
She changed the game.
Bron had a $100 million deal going into the league. He signed that when he hadn't walked the stage yet.
Judas wasn't like, I don't understand why. Like, what are we talking about?
Take me back to Mother Russia.
Yeah, take me back to Mother Russia. LeBron got $90 million. What are we talking about? That's the part that's kind of.
I don't even know if he's from there.
That's the part that's kind of.
But he sound like it.
That's the only part that's kind of annoying. It's the only part. And I heard Elle Duncan, and she's right on a lot of stuff she said. But it's like she was saying if women were out there kissing her butt every time they played, we would call them soft, just like the males. Yes, I do understand that. Yes, they had to create the Jordan rules for Jordan, so I get it. Maybe the players was a little bit more whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they ain't rock with Jordan or was mad at Jordan because of how good and stuff he was too. But at the end of the day, y'all do have to give credit to Caitlin Clark.
Absolutely.
They got to give credit. I understand the criticism. I get the criticism. But you can't find an NBA player worth their salt who won't tell you that Magic Johnson and Larry Bird changed basketball forever. And then you won't find another one that won't say Michael Jordan changed the marketing aspect of basketball forever. It's not just the shit. You come in the league, we gonna bow your ass and put you. Okay, tough mama.
And truth be
tough
mama. And truth be tough mama.
The fuck?
And so
you a tough power forward. I don't give a fuck.
You just made my point that I was thinking
Greyhound
about.
last year.
As much as I've been following the WNBA, I ain't never.
You can say as much.
That's what he really be watching. That's why he don't watch no shows.
No, I guess what I'm trying to say is I've never seen any WNBA players ever actively seek out to make it known that somebody coming from college that they got it coming when they come.
Brianna Stewart,
they never got asked about it on this level too because she's different.
She's
different.
That's what I'm saying.
To your point, she's different.
So I never.
You ain't do this to
Diana Taurasi.
You ain't do this to Diana Taurasi when she came in the league.
I've never seen them talk like this with somebody coming out of the league.
Like stop
out of the
with
college,
the cap.
rather.
The cap is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad I bought the pass this year because I've gotten to watch.
You got the WNBA. You are the sole
$35,
owner.
man. $35 for the year.
This nigga is the sole owner. They was at the time like, we got one.
My brother said he had it too, man.
Oh shit, too.
$35 for the year, my nigga. Go get it.
This nigga paid for the charter.
Yes, go get it. $35.
I'm not paying for that shit.
$35 for the year. Hell yeah, right. I've been tuned in.
I'm not paying for them power layups.
Right.
No, I'm joking. I watch a lot of WNBA. I'm talking crazy, but I just don't. It's just annoying, man.
All right. Well, I know we're gonna transition again.
Yeah. Well, just letting people know that to all the people out there, I'm getting ready to head out because I got to take care of some situations for my mom real quick. But I just wanted to make sure I came and did, part of the show. But at the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DADJ. You can find me on all DMST platforms. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, then you know me.
And at the next WNBA.
And I'm going to catch y'all next show. Thank y'all.
All right, man. We'll catch you.
He about to leave, but I want him to hear this. I told y'all niggas that they gonna slowly turn Drake into Ja Rule. So let's talk about it.
Come on.
Come on. Because the younger people in this world, they only know Drake for, like, my daughters is like, they trying to strike a chord and they're probably A minor. Like, that's what they know.
They know the what is it, like the
narrative.
lines. Yeah, they know like the parts of the song that's like, okay, that's the one that stand out.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. What like they
Yeah. I saw he hopped on the Sexy Red joint on the
Yeah.
mixtape. I guess it's a little mixtape she dropped or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
it was
if it's even
that
a full
might
album.
be
And rapped over the BBL Drizzy.
the
beat.
worst song I've ever heard in my life. Have
We
you
gotta-
heard it?
We got to. I didn't listen to the whole thing.
Oh my God.
We got to. This is another one of those generational difference things or whatever. Because what was it? Last weekend I DJ'd Shaw's prom.
Mm-hmm.
They love Sexy Red. They love it. I mean, all that shit they love. It is trash music. Now, I'm not gonna sit there and say some of the shit ain't
No,
catchy.
listen.
Get it, set. See, I mean, like I saw a clip of the
That beat
comedian
hard
do
as
whatever.
hell. That's
It's a
the
bar.
good
So I'm saying it's a hard beat. So I'm not sitting there saying it's not appeal to it, but it's trash music, though.
Yeah, it's bad music.
It's trash music. But yeah, I feel you with that. But the part of them, I don't know where Drake is going. I really don't know where Drake is going after this.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going after this.
I don't know what the next album's gonna look like. But when he drops or whatever, Drake gonna be the type of dude that he gonna drop a subliminal or something to somebody's song on the album or what people gonna be looking for it. But I don't know where he's going because, like you said, now he's gonna be known for all these little tags.
Yeah,
It's almost like a tagline.
OV ho, like it's
Yeah.
catching on, man.
It's like a tagline now. And it's crazy too because we got the kids. Amir's ass, who he asked his mom, hey, who you think won? Or something like that. It's just like, so it really took over the country for a good
2 weeks probably.
when Kendrick started dropping his song.
Yeah.
It took over the country for like a couple weeks. Yeah,
And now it lives on TikTok, and it's over. Once something lives on TikTok, it's over. And every other video is burn. They not like us. It's that, and it's that $1 Million Baby song. If I hear one
I'm so sick of the $1
more
Million Baby.
goddamn
I
post,
saw. I didn't even know what the name of it was. I just remember somebody. I think it was Tony. What's his name? Tony Baker, the comedian. Put up a post like, "This song is everywhere," and I had to Google it to see. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do hear this on every damn post." Does it sound a touch catchy? I guess so, but
Yeah.
but Instagram will run a song
To
into the
death.
ground.
Yeah.
They did it with the Twin song, Twin, Wherever You Been song. I
Yeah,
mean, that was on
yeah.
in the dance routines to it and everything,
Yeah.
and it's just like you got tired of it after like a week because they run everything into the ground, man.
And you know what a better comparison. I was thinking about this because the reason why I brought this up. We had compared it. I had compared it to the Ja Rule. I have a better comparison of what they're gonna do to Drake. They're gonna do to Drake what the internet did to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan to us is at the top of our list is a debate between LeBron and Mike.
A lot of people say he's the GOAT though, but it's
But-
not,
but that's-
but it's never up for debate that he's not he's not 1A at the very
But
least.
you want to know where he's 1A with anybody under 30? The crying Jordan meme. That's it. That's number one on the list. And he's been resorted to the yellow-eyed dude who's on the crying Jordan meme. And that's what they're going to do to Drake. To people under 21, he going to be certified lover boy, certified pedophile, wop, 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 dot, fuck him up. To anybody above it, the first conversation is going to be Drake's music. But for a lot of people, whatever is circulating on social media is going to define him first. And to a lot of young people, Michael Jordan's first. I remember working at my old job. This is when I knew this stuff existed. I was working a job a minute ago. I was working at Belfair, and we was playing Michael Jackson, This Is It. And I'm like, so they was talking about something. We was playing Michael Jackson, This Is It, and we had dinner. And so we talking during dinner, and I can't remember how the conversation went, but I brought it up. I'm like, who is Michael Jackson? And they like, the dude from the video game. I said, well, who is Martin Luther King? Oh, this dude we get that day off for in January.
No,
I said, hell no.
That just means we felon.
No, we failed. But Michael Jackson to them, they would have to go discover their music. But if the first thing they see with Michael Jackson is the Michael Jackson This Is It video game, then that's the first thing we know of Michael Jackson is Human Nature. It was the first time we ever saw him. The first time I saw Michael Jordan, he was hitting jump shots in a red and black jersey. The first time my daughter saw Michael Jordan, it was a Jordan crying meme face. So they don't know no better.
So I get what you're saying.
So
Again,
my daughter
the
first time
separation of the two.
The first
The
time
two
she
groups.
ever heard of Drake, he was getting called a pedophile. You gotta hide your little sister from him. And he likes minors. That was the first time her and her whole friend group really dove into who Drake was.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And they don't have any other point of reference. And every time they hear one of his songs, oh, that's the creepy dude who like little girls. They don't know no other. They don't know.
Nah,
nothing
okay, I
else.
get that part. Yeah.
That's what I'm just saying. That's their first point of reference. They can do digging and figure out more. The Martin Luther King stuff is a failure of our society. But when I said who was Michael Jackson, they said the dude from the video game.
I didn't know he had a This Is It video game.
Oh, it was fire too.
When you said that, I was thinking about that old video game he had way back in the day when it was Sega Genesis or something, man.
Well, yeah, it was like a dancing game.
Okay.
Like you had to follow the movement.
I ain't know he had a video game for that.
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Oh, the Michael Jackson Experience.
Okay. Actually, that do sound a little familiar.
It was on the Nintendo Wii.
On the Wii. I'm about to say it must be on the Wii.
Yeah, Michael Jackson Experience. That's what it was.
So I can see how a kid, if they had a Wii, that's all they.
That's
do
all
is
they
that.
do.
They don't know the music or anything like that. So
They
for
just-
them, it's just.
It's
the video
just
game.
it was the first, and so a lot of our generation now, a lot of generations below us are getting introduced to Drake for the first time on TikTok, getting destroyed by Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
And so it's just what's the weird, just the anyway.
He might bounce back though. I mean, I just don't know.
To us,
I just don't know what the new music is gonna sound like.
Yeah.
Like he going to come with that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's gonna have to be the best. That nigga going to have Andre 3000 playing the flute.
Yeah. You gotta get back cool with Metro. Metro got to make the beat.
Metro got to make the beats. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a lot of stuff going on, man. That I don't know how he gonna bounce back, man. Speaking of music, real quick, have you noticed do you follow Timbaland?
No, I don't.
On IG. So he's been doing this thing. I've been noticing it. I got to see how serious he gonna take it. I started noticing this over the 2 weeks that we've been out. He'll go live and people submit music to him, beats, songs, or whatever, and he'll be critiquing it on live. I think that shit is the dopest shit ever. If you follow him, if you see he's live, he's probably doing it. They're submitting music to him, and there is him and like two other people that's kind of helping him out or whatever, and he'll be like critiquing it, like, all right, oh, this sounds like it could be a hit or something like that, and like it's a dope thing that I don't know why nobody else has ever thought of before, especially somebody that's like a super producer like him. Regular people sending them their shit.
I might have to watch that.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm gonna email him some stuff.
Yeah, because that's all you
My
got.
guy still got hundreds of beats sitting.
It's a way to submit the stuff to him that it gets. I'm pretty sure everybody's, they got
in the mama
thousands
send
of shit
them
or whatever.
stuff, yeah.
But it's just like, so he's literally playing and like now his internet always seems like it sucks. It's like the early streams of verses for whatever reason. But it's like I done heard some beats and some songs on there that people obviously he's on live and people giving their opinions too. And it's like I done heard some stuff on there. It's like, yo, that sound like it could be on the radio like right now. And then some stuff
I
obviously
gotta
sound
check that
like
out.
trash.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah. All right, well, music.
You wanna do it, man?
I will say I did this much. The other day I went back to when we talked about Diddy. And, when the Cassie lawsuit came out. And I did it just to make sure we was on the right side of that shit. We talked about it. Because, we be having our jokes and shit. But I was like, yo, I got to make sure we wasn't like coming off. And we was all on the side of, Diddy's weird and all this stuff. So it's like, and even Playboy being like, yo, he settled that shit so quick that it's some shit out there. And obviously with this video that came out over the last week or so, it was obviously some shit out there. Because I didn't read, everybody's like, oh, well, if you read the thing. Well, I'm not trying to read that whole document. I wasn't as interested in that whole document, the lawsuit, the whole whatever it was that came out. I wasn't as interested. But it's like it was all in there. So basically that video that came out was what's outlined in her lawsuit, I guess. You know what happened? That video's bad.
Man, no.
As soon as I saw the video, I put it in my note. I said, Diddy's done.
Done. Man. Like bad is a good word, but bad is not even the tip of the iceberg.
It was like Ray Rice shit.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if it's as bad as Ray Rice. Ray Rice cold caught that it's his girlfriend at the time.
No, this one to me was one of the worst videos I've ever seen because of the kick. Because the kick knocked her out. And then he kicked her again on some like, is you dead? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I mean, he's running down the hall in a towel. Like, come on. That's a lady who was scared for her life.
Having daughters, man. Like a lot of things nowadays, I don't mind expressing my emotions. Like that's like I don't know why I'm so in touch with my emotional side nowadays.
I think that's a part of getting older.
You might be.
I guess
man.
everybody but me.
Yeah, but like that's another
cried.
thing that brought legit tears to my. That video made me like. I was hesitant to watch Breakfast Club because I thought they was gonna end up being politically correct like they've been being.
They didn't.
And I agree wholeheartedly with Charlemagne.
Mm-hmm.
That made me want to do something like, you ever see them videos where the person will be in the courtroom and they getting ready to get like a 20-year sentence and the dad just run up on them to stab him? Like I would sacrifice my life in prison time if I ever saw a video like that and he didn't get the chair. Like, that made me want to put hands on Dick, man. Like, if that was my daughter,
you wouldn't be sitting here.
Man, hell no, man. Like, that's a hoe ass nigga, man.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I agree with you with the way Charlemagne put it, where it's just like, you know, the apology was a half-ass apology. You know, it's like okay, I gotta say something. You know,
that was
because that happened in 2016 or something like that when that happened or whatever. It's like the only thing that, like you said, it's apologies are worthless. You know, it's change behavior that you need. You know, and there was no change behavior because he denied and denied and denied and denied until the fact that you couldn't deny no more because the video came out, which they say he paid $50,000 for the video. Sir, why did you think $50,000 was enough to never make that video see the light of day? Can we be honest about that? $50,000 ain't shit. $50,000 you can blow in one night in Vegas. That ain't nothing. So why he ever thought that they didn't make a copy of that shit somewhere? If somebody was smart enough to sell you that video for $50,000, they definitely got a copy. That should have been fit. Now, that sounds stupid for me to say. Some type of legal thing about if this ever comes out or something, but that was just stupid. That to never think that was a copy. There was never a copy of that video out there, but it was bad. I said, see him run down the hallway. Again, she looks completely terrified. She looks like somebody. How many times have we seen the movies where the woman is trying to sneak out the house and she's trying to open everything quietly and she don't even put her shoes on because she's just trying to get out the house and all that stuff or whatever? That was what you see in movies playing out in somebody's real life, which also is sad too because you know that there are women who literally probably go through that for real.
Going through that right now.
And I also feel like that's where we as men or people, everybody in the outside right now, sometimes we can't always put our minds in a situation of being like, why didn't somebody leave or why did somebody do this and all that stuff, whatever. Because when you see a video like that and she is, and again, it's a different level of terror in it, you know, and the way she snuck out. And it's like in our regular normal minds, we think, oh, well, shit, you just leave when he ain't gone, when he ain't home or something like that, whatever. But somebody that's, I think in that situation, because I don't know, is probably looking at it as, even if I do leave, he's going to find me. Especially somebody who's like Diddy, who has a ton of money, or whatever kind of mental hold they have on someone if it's somebody that doesn't have that money, you know, and they got to figure out how to leave or something like that. You probably think this person is always going to be able to track me down or something like that. So we can't put ourselves in their shoes. So I think we also, as the outside groups, need to stop looking at people and saying you should have done this or you could have done that when we don't know. Yeah. She was in a hotel. What was that? Where were they, in LA or something? And she trying to see, and this man is so brazen enough that he's in a hotel hallway. If he's in a hotel hallway doing that, what the fuck is happening behind closed doors?
It's hard to wrap your mind around. You know what I mean? Like, thank God I didn't grow up. I grew up around stories of it, ancillary family members. Yeah. But I never grew up around domestic violence. I don't have any siblings or close people that deal with domestic violence. It's
that we know of.
Watching domestic violence happen is so, it's heartbreaking. It's triggering, man. It brings tears to your eyes because you go through it all the time with your spouse or whoever. The thought has never crossed my mind one time in my life to be like, you know how I'm about to solve this? I'm about to punch her in the mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what kind of fucking person, man?
Me either.
I don't. And it's hard to, I don't know, it's hard to wrap my mind around it, man. It's too much to take in, and you feel like for her to be going through that, man, I don't know. That's a little too much to process, man. That domestic violence shit is crazy, man. That's just to me, in my eyes, Diddy is a whole ass nigga. Ain't no coming back from it. Ain't no rationale. Ain't no like that video is enough for me to say fuck Diddy for life. I'm done. I ain't got to, nigga. I don't know. And it's so crazy because it would sound hypocritical, and I get it. I understand because we also didn't do that shit when we saw the R. Kelly video growing up. But like I said, I've never seen domestic violence. Yeah. We witnessed older dudes picking up younger girls from high school. That I witnessed that. So when I saw or heard of the R. Kelly stuff, it didn't seem odd. Obviously now you know it's wrong.
I was about to say, I also think some of that is the space of us getting older, where it's like
young and naive. You see these old dudes pulling up to your high school, picking up girls in your class. Ain't nobody saying shit. This must be how it works. It goes. So when R. Kelly's doing the same shit in Chicago, okay.
I mean, when you hear the stories about his shit in Chicago, like he was known to just be outside,
hanging outside the school.
I mean, and grown, not like 19 grown. No, grown. He was known to just be chilling outside the school.
And you obviously know now the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that shit ain't no coming back from that, man. I don't go. Now Drake, whatever, ain't no coming back from this Diddy shit, man.
Yeah.
Diddy need to get the fuck.
No, he's
on.
done. I don't know who's gonna work for him. I mean, who's gonna work with him with some stuff right now? They can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, and rightfully so. And then you know what other thing that's bothering me? I know me and Playboy were talking about it before we started, but it's just they'll post stuff, and people are in the comments talking about, man, they really coming after him, like they really coming after this black man or whatever. I know what Playboy was saying was like, he feels like what they're saying is, you know, when something happens, they come at them with the full force and it's quick and they pull everything out and all. And it's like, I get that portion, but I've even responded to some people online where it's like, no, people are not coming after me. He came after himself. Like he put himself in this situation. Like y'all want me to feel bad. Ain't nobody coming after another black man. This black man was in the hallway kicking this woman down, kicking her ass in the hallway. Like he put himself in that position. Like anybody that can put themselves in the spot right now and be like, man, they really coming after him hard. No, this man is coming after him. He put himself in this spot.
I'm not saying. I'm not. Get this straight. I'm not saying that this is the case. Especially if you was having a conversation with Playboy. I just get leery of people who defend this shit. It makes me wonder, what the fuck do you think normal is?
And honestly, Playboy did say rightfully so.
Yeah,
he's
not
here to say,
Playboy.
but he did
I'm
say
talking about people in
rightfully
these
so.
comments.
Rightfully
Yeah.
So.
I mean, watching it is different.
Yeah.
Watching it is different, man.
It was like the Ray Rice thing. Like, of course.
It's Ray Rice. It's also.
I'm just saying when you see it, it's another thing when you see that shit happen. Like,
but I'm saying to go against the stuff that people saying in the comments, it's also Rodney King. Okay. It's all the moment you see the Rodney King video, LA is up in flames.
Yeah.
It's what happens. It's the visual of it.
George Floyd
is different. The visual is different. It's different, man. It's different. And them white people lose their shit immediately too. It's not just on us. It's just that some of our high profile people, we don't have a whole lot of them.
Yeah. And
when our high profile people go down, it'd be over. Yeah. Harvey Weinstein got his shit took too. Mm-hmm. So yeah. I don't even want to get nigga too much talk. Fuck Diddy's done, man.
Yeah. Did you now connected to this, but I guess on a lighter note, did you see the Cam shit?
Which one?
Cam on CNN. Now I laughed at the Cam interview on CNN.
I fucking love Cam, man.
I will say, see, I know we're gonna be on different sides of this, but it's like
he an asshole.
Cam could have just not took the interview. Like Cam knew they was gonna ask. He
did it on purpose.
He said it himself on the show. Like, yeah, they told me I was that. So it's like, Cam, you could have not took the interview.
No, he had to do the shit because we get more viewers. It is what it is. He said it. He said, I want to put Peak Horsepower on CNN.
Ain't nobody gonna tune in. Ain't nobody extra tuning into It Is What It Is because he did that. Cam already had they people. Cam
He a
could've not
marketing
took-
genius.
He could have not. He could. That's what I'm saying. I know we'll be on opposite sides of this. So he could have not took it. Plus, it's like, all right, you went on the Black Lady show and did it. Like, come on, bruh.
I don't trust black people on
She only
CNN.
been in that show in that position. I've been watching her for years. Damn, her name just escaped me because she's always been on like a lot of the panels and stuff like that. So she's, once all the Don Lemon stuff and all the stuff or whatever, she got an hour show, and then they gave the other lady after her an hour show, another black lady after her. So it's like, all right, wasn't funny. Oh, Cam is a different
Cam
dude,
funny
man.
as fuck, man.
Cam a different dude, but he could have just like, all right, I'm not gonna do this interview because I know y'all don't want to talk to me about what I want to talk to y'all about. But Cam is a character to say the least, to say the absolute least about him or whatever.
I think you say my Pink Horsepower. I'm gonna get some cheeks after this.
Yeah.
I know he's ignorant. I know he's ignorant. It's personal preference. Cam ignorant as hell, but he funny as fuck to me.
Yeah. And like you said, Mace was a better person to talk about it because Mace was actually signed to Bad Boy. And I think Mace recently said he has something coming out. I don't know if it's a memoir or something like that. He has something coming out where he's going to talk about a lot of his life and stuff like that. So, I guess we'll get we'll get some information there. So. Last thing I got on my list was the Simone Biles stuff. Have you been seeing that?
No, I ain't see that.
So she put out a statement recently, I guess within the last 3-4 days, about her marriage. And she tired of people talking about her marriage. She put like a little post out on IG basically telling everybody to fuck off, basically. Because people got something to say. And shout out to Keena. Shout out to K-Nice. He said in an IG post, and I actually do agree with him with this, the people who got the most to say about her marriage right now are single black women.
What are they saying?
A lot of it stems back, and that's her post right there. A lot of it stems back to the fact that, remember her husband was talking about he was the catch and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And remember, I even said on the show that I wouldn't have
Yeah,
said that.
yeah.
I appreciated y'all points.
But he is, though.
Y'all made good points
Yeah.
about the fact of different stuff. But I always said, I still stand by the fact that I said I wouldn't have said that. But they're mad because she's successful. She probably is worth more than him. And technically her name is bigger in the world. Whatever.
Yeah, but it don't matter.
I think they want him to really be so submissive technically to her, and they want, because whatever reason, like the whole that interview he did, she was in the room, they laughed about it, they were joking about it when he was saying everything. If you go through those posts about stuff, even from this week when she posted like an IG, you'll see comment after comment after comment of women just being like, well, he should have did this, and this is the only reason everybody's mad and everybody's this. This is their marriage. People can't have things both ways because in the past 2 weeks we've been out, Jaleel White got married. Urkel. He got married to a white woman. And somebody dug up some old comments from when Pepper from Salt and Pepper was saying how, back in the day, Will Smith wanted to date her. But she thought he was too corny or whatever, paraphrase. And so everybody knows she dated Tretch and whatever. Tretch was the street dude. Tretch from Naughty by Nature. And Jaleel White had commented saying, it's a opinion. People don't want to hear that. If you was a nerdy type dude, people wasn't checking for you. Whatever. And people have been like, and people was just giving him shit because they pulled up those old comments when he got married to this white woman. It's like, oh, well, because you was this, you going to go to a white woman and they just wasn't checking for you and all this stuff or whatever. And everybody's mad at him. The draft was a few weeks ago. And everybody had all the memes and the pictures of all these black dudes sitting on the couch with white women around, and all these talk points were going up and all these things were going up about black men and athletes and all these people with money dating white women and all these different things or whatever. But you can't have things both ways. This is a happily married black couple. She is in love with that man and he is in love with her, and y'all still ain't happy. Who are y'all to tell this woman how she should feel about her husband?
Come on over
and
to the dark side, man.
In whatever way they joke in their home or whatever else, it's the way they joke and it works for them. Leave them the fuck alone.
It's a joke, but it's also, listen, Brain, so this ain't nothing. It's a harsh truth that the people on the other end of this computer don't want to take. It's the pill they don't want to swallow. It does not matter. I don't know how else to say it. We didn't try to say it nice. They didn't Kevin Samuels the shit. I don't know how else to say it. I'm gonna just stop talking about it. You Oprah got the biggest name in the world, okay? It don't matter. None of that shit matters. Women, you do control access to bodies, sex, all that shit. You are 100% right. The fact of the matter is, men hold the keys to relationships and marriage. I don't know how else to put it to you. I am sorry that I'm telling you the truth. This is not. I know it probably sounds
condescending. You didn't just make an announcement. Like the earth didn't just shake. You didn't make an announcement
just,
right now that like
y'all
stopped the world.
gotta embrace that, man. So when he said that, yeah, they was probably joking, but the truth is, niggas probably don't watch gymnastics. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But fucking,
I watch it when the Olympics come around.
But yeah, when the Olympics come around, but they are definitely both a catch of a human being without a shadow of a doubt. Simone Biles is an amazing young woman.
Best of what she does. Best in the world.
Best of what she does. Best ever. The best of what she does. This is where things get convoluted. Again, you can do it nicely. You can do it the Kevin Samuels way. I don't know how else to. There's no medicine, like you just said. You could be white women on the couch with a black man or happily married black couple. I don't know which one. I don't know how to deliver this medicine to you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Your status at your job does not fucking matter. And it never will.
Yeah.
We don't care. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not in like I don't care if you worked at Dollar General or did your job. That's not the point. We appreciate the work you do. We value the work you do. We will support you in every single thing that you do. It is not a determining factor on whether or not we want to be in a relationship with you long term.
And I have said for years, I remember we having this conversation in South Carolina with my family down there. Women don't marry down. They find it hard to marry down. Again, those comments, if you go look at her IG post when that came up, what was the story or whatever, you look at those comments like when the Shade Room posted it or whatever, they want this man to just recognize her that she's on, because she's Simone Biles. You don't know how this man can treat her like the biggest queen in the world at home constantly. And she, again, they are in love with each other. And you know what they're waiting for? They're waiting for him to fuck up and do something so they can be like, see, girl, you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have did it. They won't marry. I'm with you on this one, Dev. A man can sit there. It doesn't matter your status. And all. If he finds something in you that he wants and he's attracted to, and he can have a future with you and some whatever, he is going to do that. A woman is not going. So they and the masses feel like she basically married down and he's beneath her.
Can we say this? Can we say you're right?
Even though he is successful in his field, and is he the biggest NFL player? No, no, he's not. But he's successful in his field. You know how many people make it to the goddamn NFL?
But the fact that we even having this conversation is exactly my point. And we can probably wrap after we make our points off this. Oftentimes, fellas, if you're honest, be honest. Oftentimes, our opposite sex, our partners, tend to blur the lines between what they want and what we want. And they often think we want what they want. Or deep down in their heart, they want us to want what they want. But we don't want the same things that the other person wants. So, because some level of intellectual status or financial status or physical stature or whatever the case may be are things in your column, ma'am, you tend to think at times our column is a carbon copy. We don't care that you do backflips. That's not on our list.
Unless you do them in the bedroom.
Unless you're doing them in the bedroom. So what I'm saying is oftentimes you ever like, it's simple, it's fun, it's playful, but we're like, your girl is frustrated because, I don't know, you don't want to eat what they want to eat or watch what they want to watch. You got to navigate that in relationships. I'm almost 13 years in this thing. You have to navigate those waters of wanting to do or not wanting to do what they want to do. Yeah. Because there's always this twinge of, if I want to do it, he should want to do it. So I think a lot of times women think we think the same thing they think about the mates we pick. We don't look at women the same way y'all look at men.
Yeah, I feel
We don't. We
it.
don't look at the same qualities. You don't need to be 6 feet tall. Like, we don't look at the same qualities that y'all look at. So the fact that she is very successful in her field is amazing. But on our list is
I'm pretty sure
successful in her field.
I'm pretty sure he didn't say, I need to find me an Olympic gold medalist. That's the best of all time.
Because for a lot, and I won't speak for all, for a lot, a woman is going to say, I need to find a guy who got a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 15-year plan. I want to be successful in his business.
Her man got to have a McKinsey.
Listen.
Got to have a McKinsey business plan coming up.
And it's okay. That's okay because y'all should. And as men, we should. But it's hard for them to wrap their mind around the fact that we don't look for the same shit. And it's like they can't even believe it. Literally can't believe it. But we're not looking for the same things, man. And I don't know how else to say it. Don't know how else to put it. That is an amazing relationship they got going on. In the true sense of the word, when you have women out here everywhere who get niggas from... It didn't flip. Women get niggas from overseas now. It's flipped. Men, American males ready to marry are a catch.
Black
They
males,
are.
young black males.
They are. It's simple.
Especially in leagues where
Yeah.
they travel city to city and you can whatever.
I mean, maybe they don't. The truth is too hard to swallow because of how difficult it is to find a good man. Maybe, but the truth is, he is the catch. Sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Like I say, I came around to y'all point. I appreciate the point y'all made about that one with him being the catch. So. Yeah, but also to the fact that she got so fed up of hearing people every time she posts something, they're her comments or they're this, that she's just like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, for real.
And like I said, they're waiting for it. There's a huge segment of women that if they break up, they are going to be. They already got the note in their phone.
That's
misery. And they just like to copy and paste.
That's misery loving company, man.
And that's why they alone.
Yeah, exactly.
We keep saying it. That's why you're alone. And that's another thing that again we can wrap. We keep saying it's just like people are so angry and lonely, and they just want people to be in that same state with them. And you can't get out of your own way because you too busy trying to inflict your misery on other people. Don't nobody want to be around your miserable ass. I said about me. I'm pretty sure people didn't want to be around my miserable ass 5-6 years ago or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I had to change. You know what I'm saying? So change yourself.
Yeah.
And stop talking about other people. Change yourself and maybe you'll find somebody. Maybe you'll find a Simone Biles husband because that's Simone Biles' husband.
Yeah.
All right, but he's supposed to have her last name?
It's a weird world we live in, man.
So it's also a weird world when it's the people who ain't been, I can't say because we give opinions on the show. I'm about to say the people who ain't married or whatever, trying to tell the married people to be like, oh, y'all should be doing this. But like I said, we give opinions on the show, so everybody got opinions, man. So.
Yeah. But my father used to say, opinions like assholes. Everybody got one, and they all stink.
Yeah. So, all right.
Get up out of here,
No,
man.
she says definitely. I guess we'll have that one when we get home. All right, man. Dev, give them all your shits. Man, real quick. Pot and R&B.
Pot and R&B.
So we can't do June 1st.
July 20th. July 20th is what we're doing. It's going to be Valentine's Day in July. So July 20th, man. We will.
That's our theme.
That'll be the theme. So
Valentine's Day in July. So we got that gives us our time to really get that together. June 1st was supposed to be the next one. Again, obviously we didn't even do a show these past couple of weeks because life things stuff come up. So July 5th. I'm sorry. July 20th. Valentine's Day in July. So mark it on your calendars. We have a couple of things up our sleeves for that one, and that'll be the next event.
Yep.
All right. Dev, give them all your shits.
Man, it is Big Dev, man. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. It's the real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere. All right, y'all. DMST16@yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, all that good stuff. And now, every now and then I like to say this, but man, hit us up. Hit us up on our social medias, man. Reach out to us, especially people that's been listening for a while. Just let us know how y'all been doing because obviously we haven't been able to check in a couple of weeks. So reach out to us this week, man. Just say what's up, man. Hope everybody else out there doing well. So it may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I'm gonna have to go home and take some allergy medicine. I'm getting congested again. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter.
You.
But it's out of other people's business, man.
Yeah. Next to her, Dr. Jonas Patel, a geologist who loves studying underwater volcanoes. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, sorry.
So. All right, yeah.
What's it called? A journey to the uncharted depths beneath the abyss.
The abyss. I told you. I think I'm gonna name the episode "Beneath the Abyss."